Good morning, it's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh, and I think this is page 8, we'll count, but this is for the Anna Griffin uh, Wildflower Meadows kit. Everything comes together except for I am using a few dies and cardstock, the metallic uh, shiny cardstock to embellish it somewhat as well. So let's get started. So let's count how many pages we're on. I think it's 8. This is the first page, and we did the back. So you can go see that one. And I do describe what dies I use, but this is just ideas for you. And then there's this one, and this is number 3. Number 4. Number 5 is, I don't like this one as much because it's too bright. 6, 7, and now here is 8. So let's pull out what we're going to do. And if it gets thick, you can always take this out too. But mine are not alligator mouths. I don't like alligator mouth, so mine are not alligator mouths. And what I mean, this is number 8, right? So see, even though I just took those out, it doesn't open like this and be an alligator mouth. It closes nicely and flat. That's because you're adding too many pop dots, so you have to figure out what you like. So here is page 1. This is a bench, and I'm going to stick, depending on what picture I use, I've said this every time, I'm going to stick, either cut out the child and have them sitting on the bench, or a teddy bear or something. So that's why I have little extra things. And I have a smaller teddy bear. Everything is Anna Griffin. I do have a smaller one somewhere, or I'll get it out of one of her kits so that it sits better. And I'm not going to put gold on gold because you won't see it as well. So if I do use something like this, I would change that out. So anyway, so let's go over everything and let's decide what we're going to do and what we're going to make. So first of all, I used, out of Create 9, I think it's Create 9, was the Trellis album dies and whole thing. So I use this right here, those 2 pieces, and I use the corner tabs, corner pieces, and then I use the bench. Didn't use anything else. There's quite a bit in there. So that's what I used. And so this was the gold, and then it just pops, and then it does have a die. I did use this. Let me get it out so you can see it. I did use this frame. I'm sorry, I forgot. It does have a die that you can cut your frame to fit in those grooves and not, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got little roses, but this frame will cut around it, so I'm going to use that. And that's why I like using the dies of hers, because it has all the little cutting pieces to fit perfectly in her frames. So, oops, that came out. Let's put it back. This is how I store my dies on magnets from Amazon, and these plastic sheets from Amazon, and then it has this on it, and it lets me see what it is, and I just threw it on the ground and it fell apart, but it's still in the bag, so that's nice. Even though it's on a magnetic, it's still in the bag, so I'm not going to lose anything. So here's the 4 corners, and it's so nice that she gave us 4. We can run it one time for 1 page. This is a dragonfly. This is the bench, and it's layered, and so I used Anna's metallic pink and then her gold foil, and then the bench is layered with the pink and then the gold, and then there's the flowers. So let's go over what we're going to need. This is the paper, this is the back. Okay, I cut out 2 of these and did not remember to cut the gold, so I need to do that. That's what it would look like without, and I think it just doesn't pop as much. So I need to get a gold right quick and cut that. I think this is the first time I'm not prepared. So I need to get a gold and cut that. I am so sorry, I'm not prepared. I like being prepared, but you can just put me on 2-speed to get through this. So this is the shadow layer. This is my worn out plates, not plates, but magnet sheet that I need to put a new one on, but I think I can hold out a couple more months. I would rather run it twice. And these plate systems I've had since I got the machine. I used to have other kinds, and I would have to melt them in hot water and put them and let them sit overnight. And yeah, so if anyone's wondering what die machine to cut and use, it's Anna's Impress, and I have tried probably 5 others. I could sell the others. Anyway, so that's done. Sorry about that, guys. I really do like being more prepared. So, doesn't that look so much better? It pops more. And so I have cut a whole nother one of the little benches to match exactly. Then I thought, I'm not showing you other ideas. We could move the bench and it could be a baby theme type layout. You could, I think this needs a backing and we need to trace around it. I think crop 3 she had the shadow layers, but we could do that. I did cut out of this whole compendium this for a thing to put sweet right here, which is perfect size, which I might use that. I didn't even know it until now. Or this could be your journaling card to match. I've got it for the journaling card, but I am going to actually use it just like that. So here's the 4 corners we definitely need. Put on here. That there. And then I have one of each side for this layout. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. So you need 2 of each side, and it flanks the bench, and the bench is pop dotted. Okay, so, but for some reason I want to change it up this time, and then here is 2 of the dragonflies. I was playing around with it and I like that. I don't know why, but I do. And I thought it could do that. But I thought it was going to be the journaling card, but now I see that it's the word sweet. So that's how I'm going to make this one. But if you want to do identical to this, then you do need to cut this out and have 2 on each side to flank it, if that's what you like. We have so much embellishments left over. Like if this is too minimal for you, because I am minimal, this is how much we still have left over, and I only need to do 1 more page to create. And this is how much left over is all the other stuff. So I mean, we still have a lot of goodie left. But remember, we want to make a box to gift it in, and we want to make a gift card. So this is still going to match, but we're going to just change it up just a hair. Okay? So let's take all this off and put it together. First, I'm going to put the corners on. She's made several of these corners in some of her boxes, so if you don't have this one, that's okay. Just find whatever corner ones you have, or you know you can make your own corners with just paper, round or square, like this one. I guess, yeah, triangly, I guess it would be. I am making these series to tell you how you can get this done, simple and easy. This is Scrapbooking 101. This is all very simple and easy stuff. Or this can be what not to do. That's okay too. So we have all 4 of these on here. I don't know how many Anna Griffin tutorials and project shares I've done. It's been a lot. So now we're going to glue. The glue shows up on this paper, so I don't put a lot on there because I don't want it to be bumpy. And the good thing about this is, like I said, we have that other frame that it's going to let us cut out the picture and leave the roses on there. See the roses? This looks like it goes together really fast, and it does, but it does take a little bit of time to cut your dies. 1, 2, 3, 4th. So I went up a little bit, 4 inches or more, and then I trying to just have it centered as best as possible. This is on temporary tape, so I can move it around. I think it actually said temporary and then it becomes permanent, so we'll figure that out. I like this being right here. Let's put it up some. That looks somewhat crooked to me. Yeah. Okay, let's put that up a little because it's for the sentiment. And then we can still add a journaling card. Does this look crooked to you? Let me hold it up. It's not crooked. It's that this is a little higher than this, and that's what it is. And I can adjust that. I can peel it off and adjust it. But I don't want to rip anything. I don't want to rush. If you have any glue issues, get your heat gun and just barely put heat to it, and it pops right off, and then you redo it. I've done that for years. Any kind of glue. I don't really like putting anything on this mat because this is what I film with, and I usually don't have this when I'm crafting, and I don't want to get little dirty pieces. So we're going to put this right here. And it's stuck to my finger. Oop, we need to scoot it over a hair. This is why I'm glad it's not permanent. Use temporary, and then when you're happy with it, then you can come back and add permanent underneath it. Okay. Get the dragonfly. We can do it on this side this time. Do a little different. Doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. We do have these two that we can still use, and we need a journaling card, and so that it'll pop, should we use the green or should we use the pink? Sometimes I wish journaling cards would go this way, which we can make our own. We can make our own lines. I have a thing to make your own lines, and it could go, there's a spider. It could go this way or right here. Is that too much? Do we want to put it over here? We've got to figure out where to put that. Do we want the green or do we want the pink to be very matchy-matchy? I think it fades too much. I think it should be the green. Okay, so let's just put the journaling card right here. The journaling card is just as important as the picture, really. Especially if you're giving it as a gift. So here's the two flowers. Do we want to put them here? Since we're not flanking the bench, we could put them there. We could put one here, one like that, one like that, or like that. So wherever you think you would like it. I think I'm going to put them right here. It pops well. It gets kind of hidden in the paper, but it pops good there. So here is another page layout. Quick and easy. It takes longer to cut the dies. If it was a little birthday, or you may want to change the page layout, you could put this here and this here. There's so much that you can do. So yeah, just try it. So how do you like that? Please leave me a note if you're enjoying the series. So yeah, I think this one can go here and that one can go there. It's so cute, see? And then the picture's under here, and this is a tuck spot. And then this can be part of the card, you know, or just save it for later. All right, everybody, thank you. Thank you for watching. All my links are down below. Have a blessed day.